Hi there, welcome to another edition of Bustanet. We're back with the Torino Diaries, and we're about to start our first game of the season. Our board has come back and given us some reasonable expectations. I'm not gonna debate with them. They don't expect us to go far in the Champions League first knockout round. That'll be enough for the defending champions. They are expecting us to win the Serie A, and they are expecting us to get into the final of the Italian Cup. Not bad. I'm pretty okay with all that. Then looking at my squad, we have an injury to Camel Glick. I was hoping to sell him off, but he won't be sold off just so soon. Other than that, we brought in Federico Girardo, Emiliano Mattino into the first team, including Andre Polsano, who I hope will sign a contract before December. Other than that, we've had some players that have left the club, and it's uh, it's not bad. I kind of like the fact that we've sold them. Quite a few actually. A lot of them left on a free. I managed to offload Marco Moscati. Marco Moscati was actually a very good player for our team, but he's basically a fringe player. I bought him for 1.4 and I sold him for 10.5, which is a positive. This season I didn't expect him to play a lot of games with my decision to focus on Matino. And the rest of the players, well, I haven't really got a lot of money for the rest of the players. 975,000, 400. These are all just fringe players, or they are too old, and they've all gone. So overall, we've managed to get about 11 million plus. We spent far less than that. We only spent like 6 million on transfers incoming. These are more youth players. That's my only play when I play this game. Unless, of course, there's a desperate need for somebody, then I'll go into the market. Other than that, this team, it looks fine. We just hope that the sale of Moscati doesn't affect us negatively. He was actually a bit play in my 4-4-1-1 because he can play as a midfielder, but we're gonna use the 4-3-1-2 this season. It's a bit ambitious of me because I still think I don't have the players for the system. I'm still very much a pessimist when it comes to using the system for Torino. At the moment, I'm going to be using them. I'm going to use a system which is slightly modified than the one in FM15. We already fluid. Preseason has been good. We managed to get up to fluid straight away before even our first kick of the ball in the regular season. Martino is going to pass it shorter and stay wider, and pass it shorter and stay wider will be the common thing because they're both playing as fullbacks on the left, and they're gonna. I wanted to pass it shorter because on a whole possession, the team instructions are going to be balanced. I might go narrow. I haven't decided that yet. In midfield, they're also going to pass it shorter, take few risky passes, and close down much more, except for Benassi, who's in the middle, and he's the one who's going to be being the playmaker, stringing passes together. Matthias Pereira is already injured, and that's a bit of a bummer for me because I really was expecting him to play well in the system because of his attributes. Now, Matthias Pereira has got some really good attributes when it comes to passing, decisions, composure, first touch. Now, he is the complete package for me when it comes to being a playmaker, especially with his vision of 17. And he's, yeah, it's a pity that he's injured now. Fimbo and Belotti are going to be the strike force for this season, and my second strike force will be Paragini and James. Z James, or I can't even remember his name now. Well, that's basically my team right now. We've Unfortunately we've got injuries to a few players, and I'm not excited about these injuries. Oh yes, Vasil Prima. I'm going to be selling him off, so he's not going to be playing today's game. I don't want him to get injured, or else we'll have a hard time selling him. Nobody will want to buy him. So that's my team for the match. Yeah, Bruno Perez, yes, please come in. He will need you for this game. We'll need him big time for this game. Okay, he will come in. And on the left, Girardo is not bad, but we're going to go with the trusted players who start all games. Some of the players aren't completely match fit for this opening game of the season. And I might have to use Avila. He's a bit more match fit. So the rest of the players, they'll have to get some match, some game time in this game itself. I'll have to bring them on. Hopefully, they get the act together. Here, as you can see, my 4-4-1-1 is also fluid, and my 4-2-3-1 is also fluid. So, very first game of the season, we are fluid on all systems. We are ready for the season. What a great preseason we've had. We may have had some disappointments, like losing a few, but who gives a shit? It's only preseason. So, but we did lose to Juventus in the Supercopa and to Chelsea. Chelsea actually scored a 90th minute goal in this game. That was like, okay, I was disappointed. But Bruno Perez played 9.0. Generally, the team played quite well. Pucciarelli got injured. I couldn't. Matthias Pereira came out 6.7. Didn't do too well. It was a bit of a disappointment that we conceded so late in the stoppage. It was a kick in the guts for me. But then again, it's preseason. I don't care. We're gonna try and start off the season with a bang, and we're off. Sassuolo and Torino. Okay, I'm looking down the flanks. Bruno Perez early on is already going to be in trouble. I'm not using hard tackling, so he gets away with a warning. That's good. But I want to use hard tackling. Hold on. So we're going to go to shouts, and I'm going to tell them to get stuck in. I'm being a bit nasty this season. He's already got a yellow card, Bruno Perez. Wilfred Boni is offside. Oh, that was fast. Corner for Sassuolo. Sanchez Mino clears it. We have players, but I don't think anybody's going to get to the ball. Our transition was very bad. Che Kostic gets in to the box, and they score early. Arnautovic has scored the second goal of the season. Wow, these guys are having a good time. Not good start for us. Kostic and ghosted in. Oh no, ghosted. Who is this joker? Danilo Avila. Should have known better. Gaston Silva is not fit, but we still have. It's still early days. We're used to coming back from goals. Pucciarelli to Belotti. Belotti does really well. Gets into the box. He's not going to score from that angle. Come on, boy. Corner for our boys, Torino. Everybody's in the box. They all want a piece of the action. Chiosa plays it back to Sanchez Mino. Sanchez Mino will recycle the ball. Chiosa, and that's the end of. We're off to a commercial break. Okay, what are we gonna do, boys? Pucciarelli drops really deep, finds Bruno Perez out on the flanks. Now, a lot of our football depends on him. How am I gonna replace this guy? I have no clue. Bruno Perez again decides to shoot from an impossible angle. Okay. Corner, Sanchez Mino. They're all running after the ball. Something wrong with our corner setup. Gotta fix this immediately. There's no point waiting. Okay, corner. Okay, attacking corner from the left. Wait, this is the right. This is my attacking corner. Sorry. Attack. Attack ball from deep. Give the short option and look outside the area. Alright. Oh, you can come in here. Okay, go forward. Okay, now let's look at the other routine. Again, this is dodgy. What's this? Challenge keeper, go forward. Do this. Go forward. And you come here. My attacking routines are bad. Defending routines are okay. My attacking routines are strange. Okay, this should be fine. Could do this as well. Try out something here and do this. Because this guy, generally the guy who lurks outside the box, he doesn't do anything. Okay. Alright, change the routine because my transition was very bad. I only had one guy near the edge. Good thing Marlon got back really quickly. First game of the season, I've been playing like complete crap. Boban Dragovic is a youngster. He's not playing very badly. Belotti is, in and out. His ratings are not as fantastic. We'll have to have a real big chat with the boys. Pucciarelli is in trouble too. Gets a lecture. Free kick, Sanchez Mino. He's got a good delivery. Finds Danilo Avila. And And it's an own goal. Ben Tachur just couldn't stop his pace. His run just carried him over. Follow through was just too good for him. Sanchez Mino. But Avila, how did he get unmarked? This is something that will have to be fixed in the patch. Pentuco with a brilliant goal. Keeper could have gotten that, but he decided to play for us. They have no idea that I have him on my payroll. Okay, now I'm going to tell these boys off in no uncertain terms that their football is far from acceptable. I'm going to tell him very calmly that he has the ability to make the difference. Go out there and do it. Now that'll make him happy. Okay, another thing I'm going to do is maybe attacking is too strong an emphasis for them. I'll go to control. I like this. One thing about the 4-3-1-2, it's better if I don't stay on attacking too much because it's such a narrow system that it's better for me to switch to control or counter. I find that for 4-3... Oh! Dragovic on his debut! He has scored! The boy has scored a goal on his debut! The kid has scored! I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Promoted him from the youth setup and he has scored on his opening day. Dragovic, you're gonna go a long way, boy. That was a peach of a goal. It seems like that talk at halftime, throwing the boot at them, did wonders. And I can tell you guys one thing, the hairdryer treatment works. Never be afraid of using the hairdryer treatment in your matches because it actually works. And if you want that sudden burst, it usually happens. I mean, my hairdryer treatments work and I usually get a go inside of 5 minutes to 7 minutes in the second half. We're going to make another change and bring on Polsano, a defender for Chiosa. Torino with a corner. It's almost referee's going to be looking at his clock. Watch very soon. Bruno Perez are on the flanks. There is little that Sassuolo can do to get themselves back into this game. Dragovic scoring a winner. I'm so happy. The kid actually scored on his debut. We brought on Polsano, substitute. I'm really trying out my youth. So, good result for us. We managed to bring on 2 or 3 youngsters in this match and we won our opening game. Oh, good start. Very good start. Possession-wise, we controlled the match 54% after I went to control. And in terms of pass completion rate, 81%. This is a dominant performance. Even though we only scored 2 goals, we had 2 clear-cut chances. We converted them both, and our conversion rate was more than 50%, which isn't bad. In terms of shots on target, our goals missed target. We missed like 8 shots on target from Torino, and for Torino, our missed targets are all from inside the box. When you look at Sassuolo, their missed shots were largely from impossible angles, and that tells me defensively we are doing the right thing. The shots that were saved, as you can see from Torino, a lot of them from inside the box. Very nice, except for these 3-4, so I can only count these 2 as good shots on goal. And look at Sassuolo. They had 2 very hard angle shots, maybe 4 is pretty good. But then again, you can see that their shots were very good. So whenever I do a new tactic or a new system, these are the things I look at. Now, if I were to ignore the shots and then start looking at passes, so I'm looking at players who are important enough in my system to see where they've been moving. So receive passes, you can see that Pucciarelli does drop deep occasionally. Okay, he receives passes to the flank, so you can see he's always around this area and he's moving up. So his zone of influence is largely this area, which is where exactly I want him to play. So if I want to look at the with ball and without ball, I'll look at the first 23 minutes, look at my shape and determine what is causing this. This is definitely a player's PPM. without ball. You can see that we are quite compact in midfield and defense, largely due to playing fluid. And these guys are quite high up the pitch. Now, I might want to change his role because he's a bit too high. So this leaves us with a slight issue in terms of what are we going to do when we want to attack. Then in the last couple of minutes, you can see the same thing emerge with the team. We got isolation when it comes to the two strikers. So I might want to change one of these guys' roles a bit more. So looks okay on paper. We look fine. I'm going to do some things in the next game. Talk about a wonderful piece of business before transfer deadline day. I've been tracking this guy for 2 seasons. His name's Zoran Popa. I think he has the potential of being one of the best defensive midfielders in Europe. Look at his tackling, 15. Bravery, 17. His first touch is decent at 12. He still has a long way to go before, you can say it's going to be brilliant. But heck, man, look at his vision, 16. His decision, 16. His determination, 13. Future captain at 14. I finally found the right guy. Leadership, yes. He has the capacity to be the next captain, which is something we're struggling with at the moment. And I am stoked. And I did that and sold off Vasil Prima to Milan. Vasil Prima is one of the issues I had because his determination is fairly low, 6, flair 7-7. He's decent as a midfielder, but my problem with him is that it doesn't cut it in for my team. So I sold him off, got 11 million for him, went and got in a player that's a heck of a lot better at 10 million. So yay, net, I'm happy. So we have a new look side for our match against Lazio. Popa has just joined the club. And then I'm putting Bolzano as a defender. Up front, we've got Fimbo and Belotti as attackers. Oh, Benteke is not playing for Lazio. Montero with the ball. Can my new signing do a job? Oh, he skips past Zoran Popa. I think I'm putting a lot of pressure on Zoran Popa. Oh, this ball goes... Pederi parries the ball when he could have handled it. Benassi hits clear. Fimbo Garson does well. Free kick. I've got Sanchez Mino on the bench, so if we underperform, the first person to go will be Alan, so that I get Sanchez Mino playing on his favorite foot and he can create passes from a central position as well. It's a bench strategy that I shall use if needed. Popa, debut game, finds Belotti. Oh, did I say Popa would be good? What a buy. I'm looking for central midfielders who can unlock defenses. He has decisions, he has passing. He played a sweet pass back to Belotti. Belotti had an easy shot on goal, and we have taken the lead against Lazio. Silva with the throw. Bolzano. Popa again. Oh yes, will this boy do well? Finds Fimbo. Pucciarelli is picked up an injury. Fimbo has to put the ball out of touch. Popa, he doesn't put the ball out of touch. He still wants to play. Come on, Perez, put the ball out of touch. Pucciarelli is on the ground, holding his knee. Belotti. The players, well, I guess they don't really like Pucciarelli very much in this side. Yeah, my goodness. They should have put the ball out to touch. Pucciarelli is on the ground. Why did the boys carry on playing? Pucciarelli, you can see him holding his knee. It looks like a bad injury. He'll have to come off. Assertively, I'm far from pleased with what I just saw from this team. Silva. So you can see Silva is at 6.3. He's not having a good game, so we'll take him off. Danilo Avila for Silva. Points are important. We'll have to take Fimbo off. Put on Baragini. Now the ratings have all gone up. Casilla with a free kick, goal kick. Benassi reads that well. Popa finds Z Gomez. Z Gomez runs with the ball. Finds Baragini. Baragini will toss it to Belotti. Belotti crosses it to Z Gomez. Could have. That was me trying to get the ball into the back of the net. Okay, one more change. We'll go wide. And look for overlap as well. 10 minutes to go. Danilo Avila to Benassi.
Benassi finds Paragini. Paragini back out Belotti, finds Danilo Avila. Oh no. Benteke with the ball. He is going to launch it to Philippe Anderson. Mr. Anderson is on the flanks. Makes a cross. Montero has got a chance to work the ball into the box and finds Cataldi, who plays it back out to the flanks. Bolzano has got a new contract. He's happy with the club, so we've been able to sign him on a long-term contract. And Belotti's off. Yes, he's got Paragini in the box. Can he do something? He gets it to Z Gomez. Paragini scores. Yes. Yes. We have done it. 2-1. We went a bit wider. Locked down the middle of the park. And yes, Z Gomez's short touch to Paragini was enough. I'm very happy with the debut of Zoran Popa. 8.8 today for his ratings. Highest in the team. Only second to Bruno Perez's almost 9. That has been quite a match. Zoran Popa turned it around in the second half. So did Bruno Perez. Both of them played a phenomenal second half. I'm a bit disappointed with Mr. Finn Bogason, as usual. Well, I hope you enjoyed this edition of the Torino Diaries. It's quite a start to the season. 2 wins on the trot. Not bad. In keeping with last season's start. We've had some good buys. Zoran Popa among one of them. And we managed to sell off 2 players for a total of more than 20 million. That's good, eh? Well, I do hope to catch you guys again soon on our next show. If you have any questions, you know where to find me. You can find me at Twitter at Busternet, or you can drop me a note at addicted2fm.com, our website. And please like and subscribe to the show. All the likes and the subscriptions keep the show going. And I hope to catch you guys again soon. I'll see you guys again later. Bye-bye.